Having the best of both worlds when it comes to speed and accuracy is somewhat of a myth in competitive shooters, because for the majority of the population, without a high degree of mouse control, it is incredibly difficult to excel in one attribute without losing some efficiency in the other. In this case, I'm going to be referring to sensitivity, lowering it to improve accuracy or increasing it to cover wider angles without having to reposition the mouse. But what if I told you there was a grip style that allowed you to have accuracy that a lower sense provides while also receiving the benefits of the other? And after observing one particular pro player, I found just that. A player that, in my opinion, is one of the best when it comes to movement with extreme accuracy and target acquisition. He can flick and stop almost instantly at the center of the target, while being able to track with incredible stickiness and doing it all on a fairly low sense. So how is it? What is he doing so differently? How exactly do we replicate it to provide similar benefits? And we'll get to that right after this short message. I'm sorry guys, I don't want to waste your time, but I have to do this in order to grow my channel. So if this video helps you out in some way, shape, or form, please smash that like button. It is a tiny button for you, but it has a huge impact on the placement of my videos in the YouTube algorithm. And if you want more aim training and theory videos, check out my playlist right here, as well as subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss another video. And back to the reveal. The player I am referring to is none other than Lyric. Lyric is able to consistently perform fast advanced movement tech and wide-angle flicks with incredible accuracy. To the untrained eye, Lyric makes it seem as though his sensitivity is much higher than it actually is. This is because the grip he is utilizing places his mouse sensor at a higher position. By using a modified fingertip grip, Lyric does not rely on his fingers to move the reticle, by leading with his wrists, then utilizing his forearm when tracking longer distances. The purpose for his fingers are for microcorrection and recoil control. So you're probably asking yourself, why doesn't he just use claw grip? And for that, we're going to come back to sensor position. You see, when gripping the mouse with his fingers, Lyric is able to place the sensor at a higher position, which in turn gives him the ability to cover wider angles compared to someone using claw grip with the same sense. And due to how far back his index and middle finger are, he can slightly decrease his reaction time by reducing the amount of pre-travel on his mouse clicks. So how exactly do we begin to use this grip? The first thing we are going to do is use our fingertips as a starting point, then placing the pointer and middle finger in a similar position on the left and right click. The next is to utilize our wrist, thumb, and pinky as anchors on the mouse pad. Now we're going to slightly press the ring finger against the mouse and close to the pad in case more stability is needed, increasing pressure on the pad when beginning to track a target, and slightly releasing pressure when not engaging in order to increase flexibility for mobility. While the amount of pressure from the wrist, thumb, ring, and pinky finger may vary, the pressure applied by the pointer and middle finger will remain the same for consistency and click timing. Now the most important part of his grip is to set boundaries. If you observe Lyric, you'll see that once he passes a certain threshold, he will reset his mouse back to the neutral position. This will allow him to always maintain the mouse in a position of comfort and aim without overextending himself. The last thing I want to say is that it's okay to stray away from this blueprint in the name of comfort, but do not make any extreme changes because then you'll be at risk of having an entirely different grip altogether. So if you guys didn't already know, I would never give you advice without vigorously using it myself. After using this grip for 6 months now with the G Pro wireless as well as the HSK G Wolves, I can confidently say it is one of the best and most consistent grip styles I have used while playing on a lower sense, giving me the perfect balance between speed and accuracy. The only issue I have come across is the difficulty of reaching the side buttons because of how far back the grip is. I highly recommend that you move priority actions such as tacticals, grenades, melees, or crouch to the keyboard, because hitting the side buttons, then readjusting to this grip may lead to tiny inaccuracies which will lose you engagements. For me, I just added the health selection action to the side button closest to the thumb, and made keybinds for all the priority actions. Now, I have one more thing to add before ending this video, which is a disclaimer of course, that this grip will not solve all your aiming problems, nor will it make you play like Lyric, because let's be honest, there are thousands of hours of aim training, competitive experience, and genuine talent behind that kind of performance. But I promise you, if used consistently and properly, this grip can enhance performance at a lower sensitivity in ways you never thought possible, from movement all the way to accuracy. And that's about all I have for you guys today. I hope this video helps you out in some way, shape, or form. If it did, please drop a like. It truly helps out this channel a lot when it comes to placement in the YouTube algorithms. Also, if you want more aim training and theory videos, subscribe and ring the notification bell. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.